somewhere within all the games Sunday, there'll be some really good games because I hate the Browns and I hate Baker Mayfield so much. But since you triggered Dawn, Patrick Mahomes, you said, is arguably the best player in the NFL. Who would be the other 2 or 3 that you would argue over or you would accept as an argument?
Well, I think Aaron Donald is the best defensive player in the league, hands down, and it's tough to.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to do the other side of the ball.
Yeah, it's tough to give it to the defense. And Aaron Rodgers is like Peyton Manning. He could take the Jaguars or the Texans, and they're still going to win 8 or 9 games just because he is so talented with nobody else.
So is that so? If I said argue best player in the NFL and we're going to do offense, it would be Rodgers and Mahomes. You wouldn't. There's nobody else you'd put even in the discussion.
That's the first 2 that jump into my head. You could throw me a couple other guys.
There's a big one out there that's not even in your head.
Tom Brady?
Yes.
No.
Oh my God!
Now, don't.
No, this is emotional.
No,
you're not
no
picking
way.
him up. No way. No
Tom
way.
Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Tom Brady today is not better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he is. He kicked his ass.
Or
he kicked his ass in the Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's a team.
Who lost?
It's a team.
Who lost the Super Bowl?
No,
Who was
no
the
chance.
loser?
No chance.
No chance.
And
oh
I'm not.
God.
And
wow.
again,
Highlighting a loser.
Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. And I used to say prior to Brady was Joe Montana.
Let me ask you this.
But,
he took the Buccaneers to the Super Bowl, and Mahomes, as great as he is,
Trent
couldn't
Dilfer
even win the Super Bowl with the Chiefs that were already, from listening to you guys all these years, already a better team than the Buccaneers.
I think the Chiefs have won a Super Bowl. And
exactly. And the Buccaneers have sucked, and that's my point. That's my point.
Dilfer won a Super Bowl as a quarterback, and I wouldn't put Trent Dilfer in the top 500 quarterbacks that played in the league.
Agreed.
He's
so let
won
me ask
more
you
than
this:
one Super Bowl.
Do you have a team right now, Steve? You could say is the most talented offensive team. Just it's an exercise I want to do. Like the most talented offensive targets, weapons, etc. line. Just pick one.
It's tough for me to go to one. I like the Chiefs.
All right, let's just take the Chiefs.
Okay.
All right.
God.
The Chiefs, as formulated, have to win a game to save your life or your wife's life.
Yes.
You get to choose the quarterback.
Yes.
Who's it going to be? Because they got to win one game.
I'd probably go Patrick Mahomes, but I'll tell you, the other guy that I'm looking at is Aaron Rodgers.
You're not even considering Tom Brady.
I'm not considering
right now today. Not
and let's go with that a second.
Okay.
Going into last night's game, and I know Tom Brady won that game.
Yes.
But they put a stat up there which actually surprised me. Going into the game, Tom Brady was 8 for 18. So now he is 9 for 19 when his team has been trailing with 3 minutes or less to go in that game to lead the team to a winning score to win the game. He's not even 500.
No.
I thought he was above 500.
No, that was a shocker to me.
But I saw that graph and it surprised. And Brady is incredible, but he's not. You roll back Tom Brady 5-6 years ago, and I'd give you Tom Brady, but not today.
I like Patrick Mahomes because he's really cute and he looks like he smells like fresh mozzarella.
He's a little jerk. He's a little jerk and a punk, and he's proven that. And he hasn't won anything.
And you're surprised I like him?
He did win a Super Bowl.
He did win a Super Bowl.
Right. So you just said he hasn't won anything.
He's like 25 years old.
Totally
what, you were
forgot.
expecting him to
Totally
play
forgot.
when he was 8?
Oh, no, but you all were speaking so highly of him last year, and an old man kicked his ass, and an old man who, your wife's life is on the line, and you're not even going to pick Tom Brady, who has proven time and time again to win. He is a winner. Of all the quarterbacks right now, he's a winner. This is emotional stuff because people just hate Tom Brady.
And you can get into that.
But
Terry
Steve doesn't hate Tom
Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowl rings.
Well, now
I probably don't put Terry Bradshaw in the top 10 quarterbacks to play in the NFL. But he's won 4 Super Bowls. So, yes, there's credence to winning a Super Bowl, but it's still a team sport.
Right, but now you're going to lose me because you know so much more than I do. You're going to start mentioning other players.
And Don, I get it when you look at his entire career, but he's 42 years old right now.
44.
44 years old right now.
Look what he accomplished.
He's still very, very good. He's a top six quarterback in the NFL.
No, he's number 1. Oh my God!
Bumped him out of the
When's the last time Aaron Rodgers won a Super Bowl?
2005.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
See, listen, I just for me, and you all know sports. I don't care about the stats. Who's the winner? Who has won? I don't care if you put Aaron Rodgers' stats against Brady's and it's like, oh, he's above 500. He's a loser. He hasn't even won a Super Bowl in a million years. He's a loser.
Okay, let me take this slightly different. I'm going to take this into the Detroit Lions. If Tom Brady was drafted by the Lions and Tom Brady played 20 years in the league, the Lions still would not have a Super Bowl win. Okay? And Tom Brady probably would never have played 20 years in the NFL because he would have been considered not the greatest quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, if he played for the Lions his entire career, still would not have a Super Bowl ring, but he would have made the playoffs and they possibly could have won a playoff game, which the Lions have only won one playoff game. But Aaron Rodgers,
it's too football-y for Dawn.
It's too football-y for me. I don't know because you know all the stats.
I'm not surprised that Terry Bradshaw has so many rings because she's always at Manolo Blahnik.
Oh, God. All right, we got to take a break. We got 2 more big games to go over Sunday. Oh, and I got follow-up questions just to see if we can piss Dawn off some more.
Rob, anybody, and Dawn. The Rob.
This is what happens when you guys do sports too much.
okay, let me
You can't appreciate Tom Brady.
Football is a team sport.
Yeah.
You have to have quality players around you.
I heard
to win.
Tom Brady. That's why he got some of his people to come, right?
Tom Brady has had quality players around him,
Yeah.
and they win. He makes them better.
And I don't think
But
he
if
would disagree
Tom-
with that. That's the other thing
but-
that makes him so great.
But if Tom Brady did not have quality players around him,
He'd be great, but they wouldn't.
he would not be great.
He is great.
He would not
Just
be great.
him as a person is great.
He may be
his
a
life
great-
philosophy, just how he has work ethic. He's a great person.
And I agree with you. But
He's a winner.
Aaron Rodgers can win with nothing around him, and he's proven that. And Aaron Rodgers in life is a total a-hole.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay?
I heard he's a total dick.
But he can win without talent. Tom Brady cannot win without talent.
When did Aaron Rodgers win without talent?
Shoot, he puts his team in the playoffs almost every. It's kind
That's
of
the playoffs, but it's not the Super Bowl.
But it's like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, when he was there, they go to the playoffs like 12 straight years. He wins the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning goes out and they go 1-15 the next year with the same team.
But who cares about the playoffs if he doesn't get him to the Super Bowl?
Aaron Rodgers has won a Super Bowl.
But the last time he won a Super Bowl was a million years ago.
Correct, because there's no talent.
But I thought he can win without talent. I thought he's a winner without talent. If he's a winner without talent, he's not gone to the Super Bowl.
You can.
Did Steve just say that Aaron Rodgers
There's a difference
he can play
between
without talent?
winning, going to the playoffs is winning.
No.
Winning the Super Bowl is being a champion.
No, going to the playoffs but not making it to the Super Bowl, you're the same as the teams that didn't make it to the
not true.
playoffs. In my
true.
eyes.
In
I'd be
your
like-
eyes.
Yes, if
You're
I was on a team, if I was
fan
on
of
a
the
team,
Lions. We never go to the playoffs.
If our show only made the playoffs but was never number 1, I'd go find myself another career because we clearly suck. I would be like, I am just like the radio shows that have not made the playoffs. We all stand in the same circle.
The Lions?
Losers. If we're number 2 every year, that's like the playoffs. We're the same as number 10 if we never make number 1.
And learn more about MicroSeal and everything Joel offers. That's AdvantageSteam.
If you're not first, you're last.
I mean, I want to ask those teams, are you happy you made it to the playoffs? Is that getting you through the winter season? Oh, that's right, it isn't, because you wish you would have made the Super Bowl.
Well, Kirk Cousins, I don't think cares whether or not they make the playoffs in any way.
You guys don't like him, right?
No, because he's all about himself.
Yeah.
And you have those guys that just. Tom Brady is as great as he is because he outworks everybody.
I know, I love that. I love his work ethic.
He doesn't
amazing.
have
For some of you,
the
following
pure
announcement will make
talent.
absolutely no sense. You see, we
Aaron Rodgers.
He's a lion.
Aaron-
Everyone else, around him.
Aaron Rodgers has the pure talent.
He's no lion, though.
But he doesn't have the work ethic. And when things go bad with Aaron Rodgers, he quits.
See, that's why he's a mediocre person.
He's a great quarterback.
That's a mediocre person.
He's a great quarterback.
Perfect time for customer and employee gifts. And Black Dog Graphics has a ton of items available to promote your brand.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you riled.
No, it's funny. Oh, no, you're good. No.
I didn't mean to get you riled.
No, I'm glad you did. It was fun.
This right here is one of the reasons I love sports so much. Because there is no right, absolute answer.
But there is, Tom Brady.
And that's what is so incredible about sports. Everyone has a different opinion, and that's what makes it wonderful. That's what I love about sports. Now, some of us are more right than others, but you know. But
I love that you kicked Brady out of the top 5.
Oh my God! His wife's life is on the line.
okay, right now.
I know you love your wife.
Right now,
You put Josh Allen, you go Dak. Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Over Tom Brady.
I put Dak Prescott.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my God!
Mixpicks.com with 2Ks and mix and 2Ks and picks. He has
I
don't know about Josh Allen, maybe.
see. I'd probably put him. I'd probably put
Rob?
Josh
It's
Allen.
worth discussing.
Rob, who's your quarterback? If Christina's life's on the line.
Regular season and all
Mahomes.
the playoffs in the Super Bowl for $500 off. Just $1,200
Under the scenario I gave Steve.
5 months.
Because that's why we had to establish the quarterback by himself.
Correct.
You can't do it. So I mean, if you put anybody, you put Mahomes on the Lions, they're going to lose.
Correct.
So I had to put him on the best offensive
But
team.
Brady,
Not Brady.
if Tom Brady was drafted,
It would be great, but I would prefer to have Mahomes because
Why?
if Tom,
lost
you're
to
telling
Brady.
me if the Lions drafted Tom Brady,
Oh no, your scenario is
God.
exactly right.
he wouldn't be in there. You'd never have heard of him.
God, whatever. Ugh, wives are dying over here. God.
Call Rob and Dawn at 888-989-9811 or listen online at radradio.com.
All right. A sampling of some of the emails that came in, RAD@radradio.com, as we started talking about best quarterbacks in the game today with Steve Mikkelson from mixpicks.com. We got this note from No Name.
Hey, No Name.
Says, you can tell Queenie and Dawn are oblivious when it comes to football. Dawn's reaction to the Tom Brady not being the top quarterback was hilarious, to say the least.
He's a winner.
What did I say that makes it seem like I don't know about football?
Then there's this one from Robert.
Robert.
Says it's so cute to hear Dawn try to argue with Steve about who's today's best quarterback.
It's easy because he has the most wins.
Nick says that was a hilarious debate between a football expert and a Dawn.
I know. That's true.
Andrew says, Dawn, could you cover my hearing aids that I need now? My earbuds were set to a reasonable mid-level volume, but your incoherent and insensible screaming was pretty loud. We got this from Eric. It's a picture of Madden 22, and it's on the cover are Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. And Eric says, Dawn, isn't this cool? The new Madden game has the best quarterback in football, along with his dad's favorite player growing up.
Oh, yeah, his favorite. He's only won one Super Bowl. You guys are giving him Super Bowls he hasn't even won yet, and you're making him so great.
It's cool that they're both on there, though. Because everybody
what?
gets to have something that they like.
What?
Because it seems like everybody feels that either one of them's better than the other, and so now everybody gets something.
One is better than the other. That'd be Tom Brady.
So, Steve, let's go back a couple cleanup on aisle 4 questions here. Greatest quarterback of all time is Tom Brady.
Yes.
And Joe Montana second.
Yes.
And there's a chasm between Joe Montana and number 3.
Yeah.
There's not even a debatable number.
There's
like,
guys you
number
can
2.
throw in there, but I don't.
Well, yeah, I mean, Elway,
I think 1 and 2 are hands down those two.
Okay.
Well, I'm confused. I don't want to get off on another tangent, but
Yeah, you do.
of all time, you're giving it to Brady, but in
Not
today's
Right. He's at
He's
the tail end.
44 years old.
And he's still a winner. What does that have to do with anything? So Patrick Mahomes, because of his age, you guys are already making him great. He hasn't proved his greatness
he is
yet.
great.
Yeah,
he
he is
won
great.
a Super Bowl.
One
he has
Super
proved
Bowl,
his greatness.
but he's not as great as Tom Brady. Who cares about the age?
Well,
Tom Brady is still proving.
Tom Brady's been playing for 22 years. He's becoming an old man, and Patrick Mahomes is still a young buck who still is in better shape.
No,
Yes, but
he's
he's
not
got-
on the Buccaneers.
Oh
he's
my
on the
God.
Chiefs.
No, I know he's not on the Bucks, but he's a
Fine.
young lad, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, I'll give
Whatever
you
slang
that.
term.
I will give you that. He's younger. He has a lot more possibilities because he's younger. But that's it.
He's quicker.
It doesn't mean he's better than
Stronger
Tom
arm.
Brady. He might become better than Tom Brady later in life. He
No.
hasn't been around long
He
enough.
won't become. There's not going to be another Brady in our lifetime.
There we go. See? Bam.
Okay, so I think I can relate this to something.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Tina Turner is the best female rock star ever, right? But if she were to perform up next to maybe one of the newer chickens, we wouldn't be able to see her at her actual peak. But living rock stars, based off of her track record,
You
she
got it.
is the best female
Yes.
rock star
If-
ever.
If we accept your premise, let's just take your premise that Tina Turner's the greatest of all time.
Oh my
A
God.
show be of Tina Turner's
Oh
today
my
versus
God.
a Lady Gaga
Oh my
show,
God. What-
night and day.
Was I the only one alive last year when the old man beat the young guy on stage?
So, Steve, couple more.
Oh my God!
What about, is Tom Brady still your answer for greatest player of all time?
Probably not.
Jerry
I
Rice? Jim Brown?
I go to Jim Brown.
Yeah, most
Jim,
those are
Jim
the other
Brown.
two.
You know, and he walked away at the peak of his career. And
I don't know about that
He
stuff.
he was incredible.
So the other thing that you and I were working on during the last couple breaks, and I actually didn't hear part of your answer here, is one of the most hilarious moments when Dawn was arguing with you was when you dismissed Tom Brady out of the top 5 quarterbacks today. So we were starting to go over who the top, because maybe that's just funny, right? So we'll go. So I think you and I agree it's Mahomes first today,
Mahomes is one.
Loser.
and then Aaron Rodgers.
I believe Aaron Rodgers is two.
Loser.
Now, for third, I'm wavering between, unless I'm forgetting somebody, Josh Allen and Dak Prescott.
Oh, Jesus God.
I have those two 4 and 5. I have Russell Wilson.
I was gonna
I
ask
think
you.
Russell
Okay.
Wilson's incredible.
Oh,
to me,
Jesus.
Russell Wilson is 3.
So I put Wilson fifth, but I wouldn't debate it much.
And I have Dak Prescott
Oh, my
4. And I could give you Brady at 5, but I think Josh Allen is 5.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
And I'd put Brady at 6.
Right now, today, Josh Allen, slightly ahead of Brady.
Slightly.
All
What the hell
things
is
being equal.
wrong with
Yes.
you two?
Well, again, it's a
Jesus,
team
Lord in
game.
heaven.
It's a team game.
And he has built a great team and won the goddamn Super Bowl and has more rings than any of these buffoons. And I think one of them doesn't have a ring.
We already
And Dax is. Oh my God, Dax.
Well, actually, 2 of them don't have rings. Josh Allen doesn't have a
and
ring yet.
That's all that matters
No.
to me. Who has the rings? Who's the winner?
But
I
see-
don't care about stats. I don't care about age. I care about winning.
But Queenie-
I thought you two used to care about winning. We came from a generation that only cares about winning. But but he's so young. I'm gonna give it to him. He's so cute.
Queenie gave you the example. It's like we're not arguing that Frank Sinatra isn't one of the greatest crooners of all time, but Michael Bublé is going to put on a better show right now because he's alive.
Tom Brady put on a better show last year while being old, and he beat the young guy.
But
so what the hell are we even talking about?
Well, he's also lost a few Super Bowls, and part of that is because of the team that he's surrounded
the
by.
The premise is, if you put the new one out and the old one out, the new one will be better. Last year, we put the new one out, we put the old one out, and what did the old one do? The old one kicked the young one's ass.
Steve, would you agree with this? If in last year's Super Bowl, if we switch quarterbacks, Mahomes leads the Buccaneers to the win.
I think if we switch quarterbacks, I think the Buccaneers win by 40.
Right.
Yes, because Brady built that team. He made them who they are.
What are you talking about?
He inspired them, and you guys talked about that last year.
But in my
the conversation, he brought some people over, and then the conversation he had with all of them. I remember you guys talking about that.
In my premise, though, that we're switching quarterbacks, and Patrick Mahomes is still more talented, and he's gonna destroy the Chiefs.
Ooh, that's what it
Buccaneers
was.
team.
Russell Wilson, Sierra's husband.
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
That is
And he's a lovely
My name
man. He
is
seems-
Sierra. I love that one.
Seems like a lovely man, but he is not better than Tom Brady.
No, right now today.
Jesus God.
Today.
Right now today.
Not
he is.
today. No, he isn't. Tom Brady is magical. He's a unicorn. Oh my God! You two were kicked out of my generation.
I know she didn't, but I really feel like Sierra basically invented that Balenciaga dress that everybody always wears because she wears it the best out of everybody, even though I've seen it.
Steve, I assume you'll be having some college picks tomorrow at mixpicks.com.
Yes, we will.
And picks on Sunday for the NFL.
Absolutely.
Do you know if you'll be making a Monday night pick? We'll be talking to you Monday, but do you know yet?
I believe we will have a play on Monday as well.
All right. So there are multiple subscriptions available at mixpicks.com. You can do daily, weekly, monthly, or until the end of September. You can get all of Steve's picks through the Super Bowl. Just go, and that's all of the picks, everything that he picks. Just go to mixpicks.com. Loved having you here.
We love
Never saw this coming, but it turned out great. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. And
I love
Dawn,
you,
it was
Steve.
great. I love it. I don't think I've ever seen you this fired up. You were like banging your head on the granite countertop.
I love Tom Brady because there aren't that many humans like him anymore.
Welcome to my last 30 years, Steve.
Wow.
We'll be back on Monday.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line. Go on and go home, you fat chicken. Bye, diddly eye. So long. God bless you. See ya.
God, I hope he fucking wins a Super Bowl.